Hey guys, what's up? It's your boy Game137 coming at you with another edition of the GK News. Sorry I didn't upload one last week, but it's simply due to the fact that I'm now revising for all my A-level exams, so videos may not be coming up each Friday. I'll try my best to do it, but I'm spending quite a lot of my time now revising. This is the first 3 point I've had in about 2 days, so I thought I'd make a quick video for you. I was talking to Ryan Cromwell last night, who is one of my friends on Facebook and also a subscriber on here. He asked me what today's video is going to be about, so I told him. And since there's one more game left of the Premier League season, I thought I'd talk about my top 5 favourite goalkeepers from this year from the Premier League. So starting number 5, club that has been relegated, unfortunately, but I've gone with Alex McCarthy of Reading. He's come in this year after Federici didn't have a good few games at the beginning of the season. He came in and proved that young keepers have got what it takes to perform in the Premier League. And then he came in and put in some stellar performances. For example, everyone started to take notice of him during that Liverpool game where he pulled off God knows how many wonderful saves. It was just one of the best performances of the year. He had, I can't remember who played against. He did well against QPR. He's done well against quite a lot of the good teams. I reckon if he hadn't have sustained that shoulder injury, I reckon he could have possibly kept Reading up this year, in my opinion. I think he's done really well. Number 4, I would probably say Simon Mignolet of Sunderland. He's been an outstanding figure for them for the past 3 years, ever since Craig Gordon left, and Kieran Westwood didn't really have that much of a chance. So Mignolet came in and proved his stuff and has done really well for the club. He's got one of the best one-on-one techniques I've seen for a long while. He spreads himself excellently. Rarely anyone scores a one-on-one against him that I can actually remember from this season. Seeing it, watching Match of the Day, seeing him when he's playing a live game. Yeah, he's pushing to be the Belgian #1 keeper. Although Thibaut Courtois, who plays for Atletico Madrid at the minute, is currently keeping him out of the first #1 spot. Number 3. It was kind of a hard decision for this one, because obviously you can look at the Joe Hart, the David De Gea's, the Petr Cechs, all the big keepers who you expect to do well in the season. So this one, I'm kind of looking at the teams that aren't meant to be amazing, but are still doing well in the season. Right, so number 3, after that little bit of a ramble, number 3, I've gone with Asmir Begovic of Stoke. He's put in such performances this year. The fact that clubs like Chelsea and Man United and Arsenal are looking at signing him proves that he is developing into one of the best keepers in the Premier League, in my opinion. He's got outstanding agility, reactions and shot stopping. I feel though his defence lets him down. Obviously a keeper's never going to save every shot that he faces. Some of them have been worldies that he's conceded, but some are really just down to poor defending that he's not been able to do much about. But because I can't really think of any that he's made a mistake on, if I'm honest. Number 2, this one kind of came between 2 keepers, first and second place, because one's been in the Premier League for a long time. The other has recently this year come into it due to an injury. But I'm going with number 2 is Mark Bunn of Norwich City. I can remember, obviously being from Sheffield, I can remember when Mark Bunn was at Sheffield United for a little spell. I can remember watching him a few games. I'm not a United fan, I'm more of a Wednesday fan, but just due to my friend taking me to that game first. That was the first game of football I watched in Sheffield with the 2 clubs. And I can remember watching Mark Bunn for a few games when I have been to watch United, and he played really well. Say he's come from Northampton Town and he's now at Norwich City he's playing in the Premier League, and he has done quite well for Norwich, in my opinion. He's a little erratic at times, but I still think he's going to develop. Although now that John Ruddy's back in full form, Ruddy's probably going to get his number 1 space back, so Mark's not going to be playing as much now. But I have enjoyed watching him this year. I think he has proved to be a good keeper for Norwich. And then, obviously, as I said, the other keeper's been in the Premier League for a long time. So, my number 1 has got to be Jussi Jääskeläinen. Jussi Jääskeläinen has been an ever-present in the Premier League for about 10 years now. He spent the majority of that time with Bolton, and obviously Adam Bogdan came in last year for them. They went down, and West Ham did a deal of a season and bought Jussi Jääskeläinen after Rob Green went to QPR. So I think Sam Allardyce, obviously, he's been at Bolton, so he knows what Jussi's like. Jussi is putting some absolute world-class performances this year. He's getting quite old now. I think he must be 39, nearly 40 years old, but he's still probably one of the best keepers in this league, in my opinion. He's an ever-present. He's never not put in a performance for the team he's played for. He's always top class, in my opinion. But yeah, that's really it. There are obviously other keepers I could have mentioned. Tim Krul of Newcastle, Rob Elliott of Newcastle. There was Federici, Boric, Al Habsi played well, Joel Robles of Wigan. Cesar of QPR has done pretty well. But yeah, there's many keepers I could have mentioned, but those are my top 5. So if you guys give me your list of the top 5 underrated keepers of the season down in the comments below, or leave me a video response or whatever you want. There's something else that I'm going to do. Obviously, as I mentioned at the beginning, I'm doing my A-level exams at the minute, and I believe a lot of you want to start making videos, and well, I hope that by watching these you want to start making videos and uploading them to YouTube. But quite a lot of you might be thinking, oh well, I'm uploading a YouTube to a channel with about 2 subscribers, is there any point really? Here's what I'm going to do with you. I'm going to leave my email address in the description below, and what I want you lot to do is, if you have any videos that you want to upload, any reviews you've done, any saves or anything that you've done, anything like that, send me a message on my email address, and I will upload your video to my account, and I will give your channel a bit of acknowledgement in the video. I'll put a link to it below as well. It's just so if you guys want to start, you can get videos into me and people may start subscribing to you. I know I'm not massive, I'm not even at 200 subscribers yet, but I want you lot to at least think I made a video, it's out on YouTube, people will see it. But yeah, that's really it. So I'll leave all the stuff down below that you can go and check out. But yeah, it's been your boy Game137, and I hope you enjoyed this episode.